David Baye here from musculardevelopment.com. We are in Pittsburgh. David Baye here from musculardevelopment.com. We are in Charleston, South Carolina for the 2015 NPC Junior USAs. I'm hanging out here with IFBB Pro Steve Mousharbash. Did I get that right, Steve?
Steve Mousharbash.
Could be worse. Eve of the 2015 Junior USAs again. Now, usually doing these preview videos, Steve, before the show, we like to take a look at who's all jumping into the show, some of the big names, try to make predictions and things like that. With this being a junior level show and the Junior USAs, a little bit lighter in competitors than the Junior Nationals, we don't have a lot of those big names, but this is one of those shows where people are trying to establish themselves. Being a show in the southeastern part of the country, a lot of people coming up from Florida. That's in your neck of the woods. As far as bodybuilders go, we do see a handful of guys here. There's a Chris DiDomenico, won the Pittsburgh a few weeks ago. We got Larry Anderson, won a show over in the East Coast. We got Brent Swenson. We got a couple of bigger name guys. Anybody from the Florida region in bikini or women's physique or any of the women's divisions that stand out to you as a favorite?
There's actually a few of them. I've been kind of following them from last year. They've kind of seemed to kind of go up the ranks. Got to see them at USA's last year. I can't remember the names offhand, but they've got great looks. They're here today. Saw them at the earlier check-ins this morning, as we both were. A lot of first timers that I'm hearing, you know, kind of across the board from the morning check-ins into the evening check-ins. You've seen a lot of guys that are coming in. It's their first national show. It shot at the all envied pro card. A little fan in the background. Yeah, so that all envied pro card, everybody's chasing it, you know, and we were talking earlier that it used to be just everybody's going out there, they're using it as a warm-up. And now we're starting to see a little more of a seasoned competitor coming in.
Yeah, there's definitely an interesting dynamic here at the Junior USAs. And again, Steve and I had talked about this before the camera started rolling. Traditionally, the junior shows, the Junior USAs and the Junior Nationals had kind of been a stepping stone for people. Did really well at a local or state level competition. Kind of wanted to see how they fit in on a national level. So the next logical step was Junior Nationals or Junior USAs. Although a lot of people forget that once you qualified for nationals in the past, you didn't have to do a junior level show. A lot of guys just did it to figure out where they were. We did have a lot of guys that turned pro, that qualified, went straight to the USAs or nationals and did okay. That being said, it is a very interesting dynamic because one of the things that we're seeing here now that they're awarding pro cards in the women's divisions and men's physique is that you're getting a mix of guys who have done well at a local level, coming into a show like the Junior USAs. Some of them are coming here just to get their feet wet at a national level, but because there are pro cards being awarded, you're also getting guys who are, who are seasoned competitors in their respective division. Do you think that we see just a very wide spectrum of the quality of competitors, being that you have people who are chasing pro cards and are legit contenders, as well as people looking to compete for the first time at nationals?
Actually, I've got two scenarios for you, one of which I had a couple guys emailing me and inboxing me this week in regards to, hey, I'm coming for you, Steve. I'm coming for that pro card. You know, and seeing these guys that have been at that hustle since I was in the national rankings in 2011 and 2012, you know, and then getting my pro card. So I'm seeing those guys still in the running. So talk about seasoned. I mean, these guys have done 15-plus national shows and are still coming up, chasing it. And then you see I had a couple of them that we're speaking with this morning. It's the first time. I just want to get my feet wet. I'd love to have a top 10 finish. You know, and you kind of have that different type of mentality with either a seasoned competitor that are, you know, chasing that pro card and someone just seeing how I stack up. Interesting case last year at the Junior USAs last year. You had a girl by the name of Brittany Taylor coming in who took second place in the tall class, then went on straight from there to the Junior Nationals. She ended up winning her class and winning the overall. Went from there to her first pro show, won her first pro show, and was invited into the Olympia.
Yeah, no, it's one of the things that I think a lot of people look, and obviously they're not giving away pro cards for men's or women's bodybuilding. I think the pro card breakdown is there's two fitness classes. I think the overall in fitness gets a pro card. Women's physique, there's two classes. I believe both the women's physique winners get pro cards. In bikini and figure and men's physique, top three in the overall. Again, men's and women's bodybuilding. So men's bodybuilding, we're still seeing it traditionally as it was, where guys kind of looking to step up. You know, not a lot of big names here. We have have seen some big names in the past here at Junior USA's, notably, two of the gentlemen competing at the Arnold Brazil this weekend. Victor Martinez won the heavyweights in 2000, losing the overall to a Wisconsin guy, Art Atwood. Cedric McMillan, came here and blew this show out of the water in 2007. So some good bodybuilders. But it's interesting with the bikini competitors and the, some of the women's divisions, because a lot of people look at a show like Junior Nationals and Junior USA's and think that the pro card might be easier here. And I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna say that the top 3 or 4 here at Junior USA's, Junior Nationals, I think are as good a quality, generally speaking, as you're going to find at USA's or Nationals. I think the depth drops off after that, but I think the quality of the winners here at Juniors, because the reality is they're awarding pro cards, so girls looking for pro cards are coming here. What do you think as far as the quality of the winners in depth as well?
Well, I think in bikini and men's physique, I think it's who shows up, as we come into these smaller national shows. As far as the figure, the physique, the bodybuilding, I think they get better and better as they come along. As far as bodybuilding, I'd love to be able to see that national type of quality competitor here. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I have normally not seen that type of competitiveness and physiques being brought in, as far as the amount of. As far as figure and physique especially, I came in 2012 and actually got to watch DLB win her pro card, so that's always been something that I've really enjoyed seeing, is those physique girls being able to do that. I think it was 2011.
That's gonna, if I don't correct you, it's gonna bug me. I'm pretty sure it was 2000. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it was 2000.
I'm getting my dates mixed up. Right. So I like to see those types of things kind of being progressed as bodybuilders, getting better coming into the show, or into the season, we should say. So some of these guys that you'll see here will generally go to USA's, take some time off, regroup, or some will go straight into Junior Nationals. I think everybody's got their different journey in this kind of sport, and I think everybody's direction is a little bit different. I talk to guys that say, I'm doing as many shows as I can throughout the year.
Right.
Where logistically, my body, I couldn't handle that doing every show. I've got to strategically pick out a few shows a year to be able to nail these 3 appointments, so to speak. But yeah, those are, you see a different genre of mentalities and clientele that come to this show as opposed to USA's. It's a different market, different demographic as well.
Absolutely. Not a lot of people going to the USA's to get their feet wet. That's definitely the big time. And with that, we're definitely going to keep you guys updated tomorrow on who actually is getting those pro cards out of the people that are chasing them, which, as we said, it's different. Some people definitely gunning for a pro card. Some people just looking to get their feet wet. Either way, we're going to find out how it all goes down tomorrow. Prejudging starts at 8:30 in the morning. That's Eastern time. Make sure to check back to musculardevelopment.com for our live play-by-play, our stage shots, and all the videos and all the coverage you guys are used to getting from musculardevelopment.com. But for now, we're going to wrap things up. So once again, this is David Baye with IFBB Pro Steve Mousharbash.
Steve Mousharbash.
For musculardevelopment.com from the 2015 NPC Junior USA's here in Charleston, South Carolina.